and the power is in your hands. And we've seen the power of the people. In fact, I will tell you, on the list of who is governor matters, if you believe that the right to vote and access to the polls matters, who is governor matters. When we talk about Don't Texas Virginia, that's one of the top things I have in mind. Choice, one of the top things I have in mind. Watch what's happening around this country. This is no joke. You think they don't think and aren't watching this around the country to think if we can take Virginia, we can do this a lot of other places? Don't let Virginia be an experiment. Who is governor matters on an essential issue like voting rights. And here in Virginia, Governor Northrup, the elected leaders of Virginia, you've done an extraordinary job. Virginia has become a model. On what it means to say that if we will maintain and strengthen our democracy, we will not make it more difficult for people to vote. We will make it easier for people to vote. And sometimes we don't realize how good we got it until it's taken away. Let's not learn that lesson, Virginia. Let's not learn that lesson. You know, every morning I read what's called the PDB, the Presidential Daily Briefing. Now let me tell you about the PDB. The PDB is a classified amount of information about threats to our nation's security and hotspots around the world. Now, I'm not going to talk about what I read every morning, but I'm going to tell you this, based on what I know. There is a real conversation happening around this world about the battle between democracies and autocracies. There's a real battle happening where people are watching what we are doing in our country and making a decision about whether that is, in fact, a role model of how you can be strong and be a democracy, or whether it doesn't work. That's happening around this world. I have had direct conversations with leaders from all over the world on this. I have had conversations where I had the Chancellor of Germany, Angela Merkel, at the official residence of the Vice President, had her over for breakfast. And that was a topic she raised. What's going on, is essentially what she said. And I told her that we are strong in our beliefs, that though we may be tried and tested, that the American people will always stand for the pillars of our democracy. And we know, as imperfect as we are, as flawed as we may be, one of the strengths of who we are as a nation is we always fight for our ideals. We are a work in progress. There is no question about that. But we fight for our ideals. So when we're talking about an election that's 4 days away, well, really it's tomorrow, because I would prefer that you don't wait till Tuesday to vote. I would prefer you vote tomorrow and tell everybody you know to vote tomorrow. Nothing like saying, you want to meet me tomorrow? What you doing tomorrow? You got any plans tomorrow? Tomorrow's a good day. It's going to be a good day. But the point is, there is so much power in the hands of the people, including not only determining the outcome of this very, very important election, but making a statement about who we are as a nation. All of that is at stake. And I think moments like this should cause us to really look in a mirror and look in that mirror and say, I've got power. I've got power. Say, I've got power.